We're finding ways. Finding ways to win games. Just go back to our last game. I don't think we started well at all, but we got better as the game went on. And I thought played a real good third period and found a way to win a game.
John, you've talked in the past about Brandon Dubinsky and becoming a pro. Do you see more evidence of him becoming a pro as you define it?
Yeah, he's maturing. He's maturing. It's you keep on building. I think he's trying to take a leadership role within the club. I think he knows where we're going as far as the youth of our team. Wants to be part of that leadership group, and certainly in his play. Is trying to show it there also. I thought, like I said, him, Nisimov, and Boyle were up the middle of the other game, where I don't think a lot of our guys were dead on. We're strong right on through it. So little by little, he's coming.
And you think there is a cause and effect to him becoming more of a pro and what we're seeing out on the ice during games?
Well, as far as how he prepares himself, as I've always said, just keeping a flat line, not getting too big when things go well, and not getting too low when things aren't going well. I think he's beginning to understand that, and just in conversations with him this year, you can see that he's maturing, and this is good stuff. This is why I like our team. You see the young kids growing. We have a lot of things to work through, but I think we're in the right direction.
Towards you're scoring more goals this year. I know that's been a concern in years past. Is this also part of the maturing process, or is there another element to it?
No, I think Peck, it's some of our young guys that are growing. I think we started from day one asking ourselves, what are we going to be as a team? And we wanted to grind, to puck pursue, to play underneath the hash marks and try to manufacture goals if need be. And I think as we've gone through, and now we're at the halfway mark basically here, I think the guys have a good feeling of who they are and have confidence in how they're playing. And it's not pretty at times, but just how we're playing as a team and everybody's contributing as a team, I think is the reason why we've been able to win some hockey games here. A lot of people have contributed. It's not just one guy.
Do you have your 6D for the game yet?
Same six. Same six, yeah.
John, Hunt Buttons tonight in Tampa Bay, the way they're playing right now, you've played them twice, you know them well.
Mm-hmm.
What do you see tonight?
Well, the first thing you got to worry about is their power play. I mean, that's been a lifeline for them a little bit here, and you need to respect the skill that they have. I watched the game the other night, and the young goalie played well. I thought after the first period they regrouped and played very well the last two periods of that game, and it's a good team. They're at where they're at because they played that well, and so if we start like the way we started against Jersey, we'll be done. And early on, we just can't start that way against a team like this. So we need to respect them, but we also have to understand how we have to play against them.
Deep pairing's the same as they were the last game too?
Yes.
Yeah. No more defense questions. Huh?
No more defensive questions. Yes.
I take the subtle hints.
No, I wasn't hinting. I was just saying yes. I answered your question.
Torch, you were interested in what you were going to see from Zuccarello when the Lightning were in New York, and it was his first game, and you had seen him in camp, and he admitted to you that he needed a little polishing. What have you seen from him?
He's improved. I'm not sure where it all goes right now with him. You can see his skill. Where I really like him is in tight, in close situations where he can make a play. Where some other people just couldn't. He has some skill and he has some vision. You can see his offensive instincts, Beck. Where it goes as far as where he fits with the team, we lose Christensen now. We're pretty banged up with some people. I'm not exactly sure where it sits with them because I want to play Gabby with Stepan and Doobie. So he has certainly improved from camp. We're going to give him some more games here, and he's an intelligent player, and we're going to allow him to play, and then we'll make our judgment on whether does he stick with us or does he still need some work in the minors. But he certainly hasn't hurt himself as far as the games that he's played here so far.
You had talked after Zook's first game, I think, about the adrenaline rush that a young guy comes up with. Is he past that now, or is he still playing off that a little bit?
Yeah, well, again, I think that stays for a little while.
Yeah.
You know, like the other night, I only used him 7 or 8 minutes. It was just one of those games in Jersey where I thought we were brutal early on, and our lines, we just weren't. We looked, you know, we were in between and everything. So I changed things around, and I kind of lost him in the rotation there. And a young guy's going to have to live through that when you're struggling through a game. So I think you play. He's going to play some more games here, and I think we'll see where he settles in and where we think he can help us, or if he can right now. Again, that's. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself and hurt someone's development either in trying to force them. And so we'll see where it all goes as we play a few more games here.
I think Weiss might be here for a little while now.
Well, this is what we are. I mean, we have no one else. These are our forwards. With the injuries that we have, you know, Weiser played well in Philly, the game we had him in Philly. We're looking for some jam. We're looking for some grind from him. So unless someone comes back from an injury, which is not going to happen in the near future, this is what we'll have here for a bit, and unless, you know, some other things go on down there in Connecticut. Is it Connecticut Whale?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Connecticut Whale.
I guess it's easier to keep Weiss going just because he's a different kind of player than he's an energy guy.
He's an energy guy, and again, that's where our team is right now. It's a team that needs to play that way, and again, answering an earlier question, I think we've adopted that's who we are. We asked ourselves from day one who we are, who we're going to be, and when we had the injury to Gabby for all that time, we grinded through it, and I think our guys have really found themselves in being successful that way, or at least having a chance to be successful in the way we play.